Hello guys, welcome to Math Series TV. Today we are continuing our series on geometry. Yes, today we are going to take the Unit 1 Section 4, learning about three-dimensional shapes, comparing polyhedrals, forming three-dimensional shapes. So now when we see a polyhedron, what is a polyhedron? A polyhedron is a solid figure with three dimensions. Okay, so to be short, a polyhedron is a solid figure. Okay, solid figure, and they are divided into prisms and pyramids. I hope you are getting it. When we see a prism has a common base and top. Okay, so when you take this one, what can you see on this one? You can see that the base is a square, this part is a square, and the top part is also a square. So this makes this one a prism. But if you have this one and it has an apex, okay, like this one, please pardon me for my sketch. This is the apex. They are all meeting, the edges are meeting at a point at the top called the apex. So this one becomes the pyramid. So how do we name prisms and pyramid? We name them using their base. So this one like this, because the base is a square, this one is called a square prism. I get in it. This one, because the base is a square, it's also called a square pyramid. I hope you are getting me. If the base was to be a triangle, like take this one like this one, what do you think it will be called? A triangular prism. Okay, what about this one? This one also be called a what? A triangular pyramid. I hope you've seen it. Yes, very good. So let's continue. Yes, so we should be able to fill this table at the end of the lesson. Okay, so a cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. What do we mean by faces, vertices, and edges? So take this as my cube. Okay, a cube is a box, let's say a square box. When we see the faces are the parts you can see. So this one, how many faces does this have? The front side 1, the back 3, this side 4, down 5, and the top 6. So that's why we said the cube has 6 faces. Okay, I hope you are getting me. That's the size, the top and the down, they are 6. Then the vertices are the corners. Okay, so the vertices of this one, let's say 1, are you seeing where the edges meet? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you seeing the corners? So how many vertices does the cube have? You can see it here, 8. I hope you are getting me. Then the edges are the lines. Okay, so let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we see the lines are 12. Okay, they are 12. So this makes the edges, how many edges? 12 edges. Alright, so you see, so the triangular prism also have 5 faces, 6 vertices, and 9 edges. Okay, rectangular prism, 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. What about pentagonal prism? It means that it has 5. Let me draw it for you. Pentagonal, pentagon. Okay, pentagon. Oh, sorry, the air is sorry me. Pentagon like this. Pentagonal prism. The top will also be a pentagon. Please, they are of the same size, so don't mind me. Something like this. Have you seen it? How many would the faces be? There will be 7. 1, 2, 3. When you count it is 7. The vertices, the corners, where you count them, how many are they? They are 10. And the edges, that's the lines. The lines, when you count them, how many are they? They are also what? 15, as you can see. Now this question asks us to fill this table for triangular pyramid. So let's try and draw triangular pyramid. Please help remember the pyramid. It means that it has a base like this and an apex. Okay, so how many faces does it have? You can see this side 1, this side 2, the back 3, and the down how many? 4. So 4 faces. I get me. So let's fill this place. How many faces does the triangular pyramid have? 4. Okay, how many vertices? That's the corners. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the corners are also what? 4. So we can see that the vertices are what? 4. What about the edges? Let's count the lines. That's the edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you can see that the triangle is 1, 2, 3. Then this part is 1, 2, 3. So how many edges? 6 exactly. So let's fill it here. Please, I hope you are following me. If you are finding it difficult, please try and go back again, because I explained it further for the cube. Okay, for the cube. So if you understand the faces, the vertices, and edges for the cube, then if you're able to draw this one, you can also what know the faces, the vertices, and the what edges. Okay, thank you. Now square pyramid. Square pyramid, what do you think it will be? You draw a square base. Okay, and a pyramid, they all move to the what? Apex. So a square pyramid looks like something like this. How many faces does it have? This side, left, right, the back 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I get left, right, top, or front and back. So how many faces? 4. You can even see that at this part it will have one face here like this. At this part too, it will have one face here like this. Have you seen it? So that's how you get the faces. How many faces does it have? 4. Okay, so 4 faces. How many vertices? Please, let's count. That's the corners. We have 1 down, 2, 3, 4, and what? 5. This vertex is called the apex. It's also a vertex. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. So 5. Then the edges, the lines. Okay, the square has 1, 2, 3, 4, and the top part has 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many are they? 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so 8 edges. Please, I hope you are following closely. Yes, so this is the table. Very good. Let's move to the next one. Now let's talk about the models of 3D shapes and their nets. When we say nets, it means that when we open the solid figure, what are we going to get? I hope you are getting. In the cylinder, no see BM1, a circles me, and in the side no as a triangle. So this is the net of the cylinder. Okay, the net of the cylinder. Afi pyramid way. How will you call this one? Yes, I believe you had this correct. Yes, this one will be a rectangular pyramid because the down part is a rectangle. Okay, when we open it, we are going to get something like this. Sorry, this one looks like a square. Okay, but it's like that. Okay, this is the net. Ubi mwa obenyawi. Now we combine with so obenyawi. I hope you are getting it. Now last one, the cone. What do you think will be the net of the cone? This part and the circle. Okay, so that part, when you open it, it will be like this. Have you seen it? Then the circle. So this is the net of the what? Of the cone. Please, are you getting me? Alright, let's move on. Now copy and complete the table. Copy and complete the table. Yes, faces, vertices, and edges, and we have the regular what? Polyhedron. That's the solid figures. Okay, so now for this one, the cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. Now let's talk about the tetrahedron. If you don't know what a tetrahedron is a triangular what? pyramid. Okay, so you know a triangular pyramid. A triangular pyramid. This is a triangular pyramid. Okay, so how many faces does it have? Yes, as we discussed in the other example, it has how many? 1, 2, the back 3, and then down 4. So how many faces? 4 for a tetrahedron. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the corners. So 4 vertices as well. Then how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this triangle is 3. 1, 2, 3. Then this part is 1, 2, 3. So how many edges does it have? It also have 6 edges. Okay, then when we see an octahedron, this one looks very scary. Octahedron has 8 faces, as the name implies. Oct means what? 8. Okay, so it looks like something like this. I'll try and draw so that we'll get a fair idea about it. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4 at the down. I've seen it. So 8 faces. Then how many vertices does it have? Octahedron. Yes, what do you think? How many vertices? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 vertices. Then how many edges? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So it has 12 edges. Okay, icosahedron. Wow, this icosahedron. When you say icosagon, it means it has 20 sides. Okay, so icosahedron has how many faces? 20. Okay, 20. Please, this one, let's try it our best to what? Capture it. 20 what? 20, I mean, faces. Then it has how many edges? 30. How many vertices does it have? How many vertices does the how many vertices does it have? It has 12 vertices. Okay, then dodecahedron. Dodecagon is a plane figure with what? 12 sides. So dodecahedron has 12 faces. Okay, then it has 20 vertices, then 30 what? Edges. Please, I hope you are getting me. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you. I hope to see you in the next day. Yes, bye bye. Thank you very much.